Your birth certificate is lying to you. While you celebrate another birthday every year, your cells might be aging twice as fast, or half as slow. The number on your driver's license means nothing. Here's the truth they don't want you to know. Two people, both 40 years old. One has the cells of a 30-year-old athlete. The other? Biologically 65. Same chronological age. 35-year difference in biological reality. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now inside your body. And most people have no idea which category they're in until it's too late. Welcome to 2026, where elite biohackers and longevity scientists have cracked the code. They've stopped guessing and started measuring. They're not waiting for disease, they're tracking cellular decline in real time. The gap between your chronological age and biological age is the most powerful health metric you'll ever discover. And today you're getting the exact 10 biomarkers they monitor. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which numbers to track, what they mean, and how to use them to literally reverse your aging process. These aren't vague health tips. This is precision longevity science. Let's go. Biomarker number 1, fasting insulin. This is your cellular rust indicator. When you eat, your pancreas releases insulin to shuttle sugar into cells. But here's what nobody tells you. Chronically elevated insulin doesn't just mean diabetes risk. It means your cells are literally rusting from the inside. This process, called glycation, turns your tissues brittle and aged. Standard labs say anything under 25 is normal. That's a joke. If you want to live to 100, you need fasting insulin below 5. Under 3 is optimal. Most people are walking around at 15 to 20, accelerating their biological age every single day. Biomarker number 2, HbA1c. Think of this as your 3-month blood sugar report card. It measures the percentage of your red blood cells that are coated in sugar. Standard medicine says 5.7 to 6.4 is pre-diabetic. But longevity researchers know better. Every 0.1 increase in HbA1c after 5.0 accelerates vascular aging. Your optimal target? 4.8 to 5.2. At that range, your blood vessels stay flexible, your mitochondria function efficiently, and your biological age stays locked in place. Above 5.5, you're adding years to your biological clock with every meal. We're just getting started. 8 more biomarkers to go, and the next one might be the most important of all. Biomarker number 3, high sensitivity C-reactive protein, or hsCRP. This is the invisible killer. It measures inflammation. Not the kind you feel, but the chronic, low-grade cellular fire that destroys your body from within. Scientists call it inflammaging. It's the root cause of heart disease, Alzheimer's, cancer, and accelerated biological aging. Standard labs say anything under 3 is fine. That's catastrophic advice. If you want longevity, you need hsCRP under 1, ideally under 0.5. Above 2, your tissues are aging at warp speed. This number alone predicts cardiovascular events better than cholesterol ever could. Biomarker number 4, apolipoprotein B, or ApoB. Forget what you know about cholesterol. Total cholesterol and LDL are outdated metrics. ApoB measures the actual number of atherogenic particles floating in your blood. Each ApoB particle is like a tiny grenade in your bloodstream. You want fewer than 60 milligrams per deciliter for optimal longevity. Under 40, you're in the elite zone. Most people are walking around at 90 to 120, building arterial plaque with every heartbeat. This is the single most predictive marker of cardiovascular aging. Ignore it at your own risk. Biomarker number 5, LDL particle size. Not all LDL is created equal. You can have normal LDL cholesterol and still be at massive risk if your particles are small and dense. Think of it like this. Large, fluffy LDL particles are like beach balls floating in your bloodstream. They bounce off arterial walls. Small, dense LDL, they're like ball bearings. They penetrate deep into arterial tissue and cause damage. Advanced lipid testing reveals your particle size distribution. You want pattern A, large, buoyant particles. Pattern B, small, dense particles, is a biological aging disaster. This test tells you whether your cholesterol is harmless or deadly. Now we're going deeper. into your actual DNA. The next markers don't just predict aging, they measure it at the genetic level. Biomarker number 6. DNA methylation patterns, also known as your epigenetic age. This is the big one. Scientists can now read chemical tags on your DNA called methyl groups. These tags determine which genes are turned on or off. By analyzing these patterns, tests like the Horvath clock or Grimm age can calculate your true biological age down to the month. Someone who's 40 chronologically might test at 32 biologically, or 53. In 2026, these tests are more accessible than ever. This single test reveals whether your lifestyle is aging you or preserving you. It's the ultimate accountability metric. Biomarker number 7, telomere length. Telomeres are protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes. Think of them like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time your cells divide, telomeres get shorter. When they become critically short, cells stop dividing and enter senescence. Basically, cellular retirement. Short telomeres equal accelerated aging. Studies show people with longer telomeres live significantly longer. But here's the key. Lifestyle factors dramatically impact this rate. Exercise, meditation, and optimal nutrition preserve them. Measuring your telomere length gives you a cellular replication capacity score. Biomarker number 8, your pace of aging, measured by tests like Dunedin Pace. Here's a question. How fast are you aging right now? For most people, 1 calendar year equals 1 year of biological aging. But elite longevity optimizers? They're aging at 0.6 years for every calendar year. That means every 12 months, they only age 7 months biologically. They're literally gaining 5 months of youth annually. On the flip side, someone at 1.4 is losing time. Dunedin Pace measures 19 biomarkers to calculate your current aging velocity. It's not about where you are, it's about how fast you're moving. And movement can be reversed. This is your speedometer for biological decline. Blood tests are one thing, but your body's performance? That's where the rubber meets the road. The next 2 biomarkers predict mortality better than almost anything else. Biomarker number 9, VO2 max. This measures the maximum amount of oxygen your body can use during intense exercise. It's the gold standard for cardiovascular fitness and mitochondrial health. Studies are crystal clear. Higher VO2 max equals lower all-cause mortality. For every 1-point increase, your risk of death drops by about 10 to 15%. Elite seekers target the top 10% for their age. For men in their 40s, that's above 50. For women, above 45. Low VO2 max means your cells can't generate energy efficiently. Your biological age skyrockets. High VO2 max? You're functionally decades younger. Biomarker number 10, grip strength. Sounds simple, feels trivial. But here's the shock. Grip strength is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity and functional aging ever discovered. Multiple studies show that grip strength predicts mortality, disability, and cognitive decline better than blood pressure. Why? Because it's a proxy for total body muscle mass and neuromuscular function. Weak grip means muscle loss, called sarcopenia. Men should be able to grip at least 45 kilograms. Women, at least 30. Below that, you're at significantly higher risk of frailty, falls, and early death. Muscle is your metabolic armor. Grip strength is the simplest, cheapest biomarker you can test, and one of the most predictive. Now that you know the 10 baseline biomarkers, the question is, how do you keep them optimized? In 2026, we've moved beyond the annual physical. The elite are using continuous monitoring to see how their lifestyle choices affect their biology in real time. Continuous glucose monitors, or CGMs, are no longer just for diabetics. They are a window into your metabolic health. They show you exactly how that healthy smoothie or that late-night snack spikes your insulin. By flattening your glucose curves, you're essentially slowing down your rate of glycation. Continuous monitoring turns health from a guessing game into a data-driven science. Then there's wearable technology, tracking heart rate variability, or HRV, and deep sleep cycles. These aren't just gadgets, they are early warning systems. If your HRV drops and your resting heart rate climbs, your body is telling you that your biological age is under pressure. Data turns you from reactive to proactive. Tracking your numbers is only half the battle. Let's talk about the biological levers you can pull right now. There are three pillars to action. First, nutrition. To lower fasting insulin and HbA1c, we need to prioritize protein while managing carbohydrate timing. High protein intake is key. High-fiber diets and fermented foods are the secret weapons against inflammaging. They nourish your gut microbiome and calm systemic inflammation. Second, exercise. To move your VO2 max and build that metabolic armor of grip strength, you need a mix of Zone 2 cardio and heavy resistance training. Remember, muscle is the most metabolically active tissue in your body. It is your longevity insurance policy. Build it now to preserve your future. This isn't about looking good, it's about being hard to kill. Strength is the foundation of functional biological youth. Third, sleep and stress. This is when your glymphatic system washes your brain and your telomeres are preserved. Recovery is non-negotiable. Without quality sleep, your biomarkers will trend toward rapid aging, regardless of your diet or your exercise routine. Sleep is the ultimate regenerator. Your biological age isn't a life sentence, it's a snapshot. By monitoring these 10 biomarkers and taking proactive steps, you can literally turn back the clock. I want to hear from you. Which of these biomarkers have you tested recently? I read every single comment, so let's start a conversation below. What's your goal? If you found this deep dive valuable, hit the subscribe button and join our community. We're decoding the science of aging, one biomarker at a time. Stay vibrant, stay curious, and stay young. I'll see you in the next deep dive. Take care.